don't care what you say, bro. Consistent pleasure is slavery, bro. A lot of people live for pleasure. And I'm not just talking about lust, bro. It could be, I gotta listen to my favorite song. I gotta watch my favorite TV show. I gotta wear my favorite comfortable everything has to be in a comfort zone. But that's slavery. Because as soon as you go a moment without your comfort and your pleasure, you break down. See, I like putting myself through tedious good stress. Like, even though I hate going to work and working jobs, I do gig work. You know what I'm saying? I invest that back into my business and my investments. You feel me? When I do gig work, I be like, man, it's stupid. I hate doing this labor, $20, $30 an hour goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But even though I'm complaining about it, I'm transmuting the energy. I'm transmuting the energy on that shit. When I get home or when I'm living my life or when I take a trip, I'm able to appreciate those moments more because I done been through the tedious of it. I done been through the irritatingness of it. A lot of y'all might be bored of YouTube. Put YouTube down for 2 days. Guarantee you miss YouTube. You're going to be like, damn, YouTube is an amazing platform. What made me like back up from this is I'm building businesses, right? And I'm building internet digital assets. So when one of my pages slow down or I'm getting low numbers, or I'm getting demonetized, some shit like that, I'm like, you know what? This is still a black screen. There's other things in life that I can entertain. But this has become one of my pleasures, doing content creation. And I understand that. The best way you gonna know if a thing have become a pleasure in your life, right, is if somebody take it away from me, you feel like you lost. I feel like maybe I'm being too biased. I mean, too vague with that. But in all honesty, bro, something that you love and appreciate, it's a pleasure for you. Pleasure's not bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just the overdoing and living in, oh, I have to be comfortable all the time. Like when I was a kid, I gotta be cozy. I gotta be cozy because that's just something I made up. Me and my partners made. Well, I made it up, but it's something I made up with my partners. They start saying it because we used to listen to A$AP Rock Mob and all them cozy. But when I seen cozy, I'm like, man, I want to be cozy. I want to be comfortable. Like, I want to be warm, good food, everything. Now, I still like vibrating high. I understand what I meant at that time. But back then, it's just like, bruh, if things don't go my way, I'm pissed. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, if one little thing ruins my comfortableness within my being, and I don't know why, but every time it get cold, like, bro, like, I miss the sun already, bro. I didn't realize how comfortable it is when you live in it. Even though it be hot, like, I didn't realize how comfortable and, like, how grounded you are, really, when the sun is out. No matter if you be like, oh, it's hot as hell, this and that, you chilling, bro. When it get cold, it's like, whew, like, you in the darkness, bro. Like, it's like, bro, like, I'm in the desert, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't even super cold yet. But, bro, I couldn't live in nowhere where, I don't know how y'all do it, like live in places where it's cold. Majority of y'all rather live where it's 100 degrees, bro. No bad. I love the desert, bro, because that coldness, bro, that shit put a void in you, and you only want to feel it with pleasure. Like, it's hard to be more disciplined when it's cold, bro. It's hard to get, like, bro, I was about to get up and go to work. I'm like, God dang, like, that's why it was so hard for me to go to work today for some reason, bro. I got through it, of course, but I'm just like, bruh. Cause I woke up, it's cold, it's rainy. I had a nightmare last night, bro. It's crazy because I had a nightmare last night and it made me so appreciative to be back on earth, bro. It made me so appreciative to wake up, bro. I got in a fight with my pops, bro. Mind you, I lost my pops. I had my pops for 21 years of my life. I lost them in 2022, 3 months before I turned 22. And my pops, right? He was in my dream, but I went back to, I'm from Oakland, so I went back to Oakland, like, looking for him or something like that, because I might see where this nigga at. I don't know what, you know how dreams be lagging. But I find him, I'm on Telegraph, I'm trying to find, because I used to walk up to Telegraph, that's where I grew up on Telegraph. So I'm on Telegraph, I'm like, he walk in the store, and I walk in the store, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to hawk this nigga down. He look at me, he not, I'm like, nigga, fuck you ignoring me for? Been looking for your ass for hella long. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt like in the dream. Like, I just ain't seen him in 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying to find this nigga. And then when I found him, it's like, I don't know what we said, but we ended up fighting. That happened in my dream. Nigga, I was in my dream mad about my TikTok. Bro, I kept waking up and talking. Like, that's why when G Herbo was like on the interview with Club Shay Shay, He was like, bro, I be having my girl be like, what's wrong with you? Cause he be talking in his sleep and yelling. I used to be like this, bro, since I was 14. I was already astral projecting because I slept on the floor. You feel me? I slept on a hard floor. It was carpet, but it was hard carpet, you know? But it was still carpet though. So it ain't like hard floor. But I slept on a carpet, you know what I'm saying? So my dad had the futon. So every night my dad said I'd be kicking and fighting and cussing in my dreams. This before I even hit an ounce of weed, ever. So I'm just giving y'all some perspective. You feel me? But G Herbo was saying that like, yeah, he be waking up in the middle of his night. And especially like when you rap and do content, you just talking all the time, bruh, you be talking in your sleep. So every night, every time I wake up, I just say something. I'll be like, what the fuck? Who the fuck was I just talking to? Every night. This had happening for like 4 or 5 years. Like, I live by myself, so it don't really matter. But I'd be like, whoa, like, what the fuck was just going on? Then in my dream, I'm fighting 2 years. I gotta go to jail. This shit was just weird, bro. But it came from, your mind comes from the programming and the things that you watch and see. That's true, right? But before I went to sleep, I was really watching the Tony Yayo interview. So where did my dad and all this extra shit come from? Because I be feeling like we got different realities we live in. And I can also correlate it to a message that I can take in my real life now. Like, let's just say I'm listening to Tony Yayo interview. He talking about the 90s hip hop and all that shit, that era. He bringing up names. So it's going to make me remember my dad. And it's going to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is a key factor. But I be feeling like it's a spiritual warfare on this realm. And there's things going on. And even when we in these other realities, we still fighting wars. Like it's still things trying to drain your energy disguised as other shit. Because I'm telling you, no matter what experiences I was viewing when I was just dreaming, that shit felt crazy. Like, and I've had a nightmare in a long time. But what was the main point of the video again? Consistent pleasure is slavery, right? If you don't know how to live, if you can't live without opening your phone, without getting certain amount of fake dopamine, the real dopamine ain't gonna hit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's a lot of things I can't do no more. I can't sit at a job for 8 hours in one place. I was never able to do that. I don't have the patience for ignorance. I don't want to entertain people about what they do in their careers. So I don't have time. I don't care to explain myself or where I'm at in life. Like, it's a lot of things that I've got over, right? Because I didn't found peace within the moment. And I know somebody could be busting their ass, doing whatever they doing for years and still not get nothing from it. But I also know it's a lot of people that got a lot of resources, but their pleasure making them slaves, so they can't even enjoy their resources. Bro, you think, oh yeah, he fucking all the hoes, he doing all this, he buying all the chain, he doing that because he feels empty inside. Why don't you just fuck some hoes sometimes and buy a chain sometimes, or when you feel like it? Why it gotta be such an excessive amount? Because nigga be dead for real. Because you just, it's just gotta make me feel good. Like, no matter how much money I get, I still feel good saving $10, bro. Like, if I could get something if it's for 20, I get it for 10, that shit still excites me, bro. Like, niggas be having all these ends, they get super Gucci and got all this cheese, right? They can get whatever they want, buying the hoe, buying this, buying that, just getting upcharged, just buying shit just cause I could do it. Just like that incident, the clubs be charge you $100 for some water, $500 just doing shit just because they think they can get off on you. You know what I'm saying? Whole time, if you wasn't trying to just be in the scene or be outside, you'd be like, hold on, man, I'm not paying that for no water, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta choose the hard shit first. Always. After you do the hard shit, then you can indulge in some of your pleasures that add on to your life. You have to cut off the pleasures that hold you back, keep you stagnant, or destroy your life, literally. You like your life. Like, think about your life like a health bar, right? And the more pleasures that you have, it had you like at 60, bro. You're supposed to be at 100%. So the more pleasures you have, let's say you got 2, 3 pleasures that just one pleasure, 90. 2, 3 pleasures, 80, 70. 3, 4 pleasures, 60%. You deeply engulfed in 2 pleasures and one is you're done, 0%. Like most niggas, but it's a thing too. This is what they don't want to tell you. One pleasure can have you at 0%. A half of a pleasure can have you at 0%. It's all on. It's all on your fortitude and the way you fortify your mind. Because I get pleasure out of doing things that, ayo, pause. I get pleasure out of doing things that are harder to do. I was gonna say things that are rough. You know what I'm saying? But I get pleasure out of doing tedious acts that stress me out, like working a job, hard labor, thinking of a master plan, like making music or something like that. Like things that are exercise. You feel me? You should start your day with reading a book. Things that's like I could do content. Content could be a little tedious too, but it's still like the pleasure too, pleasure side of it. If I can get money, jackpot, something like that, other than that. Like I'm doing content now, but I love doing this, so it's like it's nothing to it. Even when I angry, don't feel like doing it, I still love doing it, right? But when I gotta work my job, I hate that shit on all levels. I never like it. I'll be sometimes in a better mood to do it than not, but I never want to do that shit ever. So the reason why I always still do it though, like, oh, you sold your soul, you're going against your soul, because it ain't always about what the soul want and how you know your soul is lacking knowledge. So after I do this shift, I'ma learn more knowledge and like, oh, I thought that my soul didn't want to do this, but as I got through it, I'm feeling a dopamine release that I didn't know I was gonna feel, because I did it anyway and I just pushed through it. And now I get to still, so I handle what I had to handle. Now I get to go home and roll my little blunt and get me a little smoothie and work and still do everything I was gonna still have to do it. And I just handled that business. You build that relationship with yourself.